Hey everyone, Saeed here, and welcome back to Meteorite Farsi, your cosmic corner for all things space rocks, science, and the occasional interplanetary mystery. Now, you've probably seen your fair share of meteorites. The classic black ones, the rusty brown ones, the ones that look like they were scraped off a highway. But today, we're diving into something that looks like it came straight out of a sci-fi movie. Green meteorites. Yes, you heard that right. Vivid, electric, emerald green space rocks. They're not just rare, they're cosmic royalty. These aren't just pretty stones. They're geological time capsule forged in the violent crucibles of planetary collisions, volcanic eruptions, and asteroid destruction. So buckle up, because we're about to explore one of the rarest and most mind-blowing categories of meteorites in the universe. Pausing for effect. Let's start with the science. That stunning green color, it's not alien paint, it's not kryptonite, it's almost always due to one mineral. Olivine. Olivine is an iron magnesium silicate. On Earth, it's pretty common. You'll find it in volcanic rocks like basalt, but when olivine crystallizes in just the right way, with the perfect balance of iron and magnesium, it transforms into something magical. Peridot. That's the gemstone version of olivine, and it glows with a vibrant green hue that looks like it belongs in a jewelry store, not a crater. Now, here's the kicker. When you find a meteorite dominated by olivine, especially in its green form, you're not just looking at a rock, you're looking at a piece of a planet's mantle. You're looking at something that's been through hell, literally, and survived. And if that green meteorite lacks chondrules, those tiny round structures found in most meteorites, then congratulations, you're probably holding an achondrite. That's a class of meteorites that formed from molten rock, meaning they've been part of volcanic activity on another world. Now let's talk about the elite club of green meteorites. There are two types that stand out, and they're not just rare, they're legendary. First up, Nakhlites. Named after the Nakhla meteorite that fell in Egypt in 1911, Nakhlites, a Martian meteorite. Yes, you heard that right. They came from Mars. These are volcanic rocks that were blasted off the surface of the red planet millions of years ago, probably by a massive impact event. Nakhlites are rich in minerals like augite and olivine, and they often show signs of past water interaction. That's right, some of them contain tiny clay deposits, hinting at ancient Martian water. These meteorites are green, they're from Mars, and they're priceless. Holding one is like holding a piece of Martian history in your hand. Second, Ureilites. These are the wild cards of the meteorite world. Ureilites are achondrites, meaning they don't have chondrules, and they're known for their bizarre structure. They contain large crystals of graphite and sometimes even diamonds. Yes, actual diamonds, embedded in a sponge-like matrix of carbon and olivine. The contrast is stunning. Black carbon surrounding glowing green olivine. Scientists believe Ureilites come from the mantle of a large asteroid that was destroyed in the early solar system. Their origin is still a bit mysterious, but their beauty and scientific value are undeniable. Alright, let's talk about value, because these green meteorites aren't just scientifically fascinating, they're worth serious money. A tiny piece of a common chondrite, the kind of meteorite that looks like a burnt potato, might sell for a few bucks per gram. But a nakhlite? A verified Martian meteorite? You're looking at thousands of dollars per gram. That's more expensive than gold, platinum, or most gemstones. Why? Because these rocks contain data. They hold clues about planetary formation, volcanic activity, and even the possibility of ancient life. They're not just collectibles, they're research tools. So, if you ever stumble upon a rock that's magnetic, has a fusion crust, and glows green like it's been dipped in emerald fire, don't drop it. You might be holding a piece of Mars. And that's not just cool, that's historic. The universe is full of surprises, and green meteorites are one of its most stunning gifts. They're rare, they're beautiful, and they offer us a direct glimpse into the geology of other worlds, whether it's the volcanic plains of Mars or the shattered mantle of an ancient asteroid. I hope this video helped you understand the science behind these cosmic gems. If you learned something new today, smash that like button, subscribe for more unscripted, precise cosmic content, and drop a comment below. If you found a piece of Mars, what would be the first thing you'd do with it? Would you sell it, study it, frame it, or just stare at it in awe? Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep your eyes on the skies. You never know what might fall from above.